And we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of the Crypto Bull. I'm your host, Dimitri, and today we are going to take a deeper look at the cryptocurrency project called Fetch.ai. Now, as per usual, for most of my viewers who do not know the drill, I'm going to say this is an example of doing your own research live stream series, meaning without prior knowledge, I will be indulging into Fetch.ai, how they work, etc., etc. So let us begin sharing my screen here. As you guys can see, I've opened up CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. We'll do a small technical analysis, see what it's all about. However, before I start, I want to check up on how the market currently is performing so that we can put it into relation with Fetch.ai, how it is performing, and if its current movements are in tandem with the current market. For that, I'm going to take a quick peek at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin here in the last 24 hours has seen a decline of 2.2%. We're just going to try to remind the graph that we're seeing here. So there was some nice uptick here last week. So it came from 22K level. So we should be seeing something akin to this. 14 days, a little dip, higher trading levels, 30 days, something akin to this, relatively stable, all it seems, some bullish movement on 3 months, and that's half a year. So you can clearly here see the FTX crash, the recovery. 1 year, that's about it. Let's take a look at Fetch.ai. So we are going to keep those graphs in mind as we walk through this, all the information as shown on screen. Currently, I'm seeing here Fetch.ai launched version 2 mainnet in April 2021. Tokens can be converted between ERC20 and mainnet using an interchain bridge. More information can be found here. Okay. So it was a token, but now seems to have its very own blockchain. So it upgraded itself from being a mere token towards a coin, which is good. What else am I seeing here? It is in decline in the last 24 hours. Despite Bitcoin only doing 2.2%, Fetch.ai seems to be a heavy hitter, and seems to have been going down with 11.5%. That's quite bad. Anyways, market cap of 445 million, 24-hour trading volume, 197 million. So big volumes, that's a not good sign. Reduced value, 492, okay. Circulating supply, 1,043,000,000 coins, approximately. Total supply, 1,152,000,000 coins. So almost the entire reserve has been mined or created, it seems. Max supply, 1,152,000,000. So total supply and max supply are the same. What do we see here? Contract belongs to both Cosmos, BNB, and Ethereum. So there's some interbridged linking, it seems. These are the websites, Fetch.ai, PaintFetch.ai, okay. White paper is being mentioned, Medium. Explorer, Fetch. Is there other Etherscan, BSC scan, Explorer, Atom scan? So basically, from what I could tell with the announcement here, was that it started as an ERC or Ethereum token, has developed its own blockchain, and has been merging or is still merging towards its own blockchain. The existence of a variety of contracts implies that it is all well present on a variety of other blockchains, and that it probably has to do with trading somewhere. Anyway, wallets, Ledger, Cosmos Station, Cosmos Station, Cosmos Station. So the Cosmos network seems to be quite big on it. Community, Reddit, Twitter, Telegram, Discord. We'll take a later look at that. Search on Twitter, okay. Source code available on GitHub, very good sign. Let's take a quick peek here. No, it's for later on, but from what I can tell, plenty of repositories, UAgents, Cosmos SDK, docs, okay. So source code is available for the programming and development-minded people can verify the GitHub, API fetch, tags, ecosystem, Ethereum ecosystem, Cosmos, BNB, something to do with NFTs, cryptocurrency, and, as you may have guessed it, artificial intelligence. To what level artificial intelligence we will hopefully learn. And before I go into the technical analysis, let's see if the data here is the same as on CoinMarketCap. Websites, Fetch.ai network, okay. Explorers, there's a few others. Community, they have their very own forums, it seems, being mentioned here. Medium, Twitter, Reddit, okay. Chat, source code, white paper, okay. Trust Wallet, Mork, BNB, and Fetch, okay. Let's see here what else we can get from tags. They give a good impression on what it is about. Collectibles and NFTs, okay. Binance Launchpad, industry, Cosmos ecosystem, artificial intelligence and big data, Internet of Things and Web3, injective ecosystem is the platform. That's a whole lot. Not any real specification here, so I'm laying on my trust a little bit. Let's head on over towards CoinGecko for the analysis. So far, it seems to be following the trends of the market. Compare here. This is Bitcoin. This is Fetch. So both are alike. Here there's a little bit of a differentiation here. For some reason, yesterday it peaked towards almost 50 cents, whereas Bitcoin didn't make such a move and remained at higher highs. So something occurred here. Major buy up, it seems, before heading back down and being relatively stable. 14-day, you can see it has much more volatility. Compare it to Bitcoin, 14 days was a little dip, but relatively sober. Up here, you can see the little dip that occurred, but seems to be heavy trading going on, and it came from a higher level. 30 days. You can see the dip once again. And here there isn't really a dip, well, probably here, but there was a high achieved, almost 60 cents, where it came back down and trading relatively stable at around, well, I'm going to say slightly higher than 40 cents, 43, 48 approximately. How much is it? But between, well, at about 43 cents. Take a look, 90 days. So it came from a much lower level, seems to be in a bullish uptick. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay, I'm correct here. 90-day Fetch. This is Bitcoin. So seems to be following market trend. Take a look, 180 days. Relatively stable for a very long time during 2020 with here the FTX dip. That should comply with what we're seeing for Bitcoin. This is the FTX dip. To cut here, so it remained unaffected, but I'm assuming it was near bottom. 1 year, as you guys can see, heavy crash. Since April, that's the entire FTX and Celsius debacle. It remained relatively stable, whereas Bitcoin had a little bit more movement, as you guys can see, but as well relatively stable on the macro, as I teach most of my students on the inside. Take a look at Max. And you can see that it has quite some volatility here. It peaked January 2022. No. September 2021. Yeah, in the last months of 2022, it seems, came from a higher high. So 19 didn't seem to be performing all that well during the bull run of 2020. It's only last year that it came to light, so a bit of a deviancy in what I would traditionally say are market prices. So best to keep a close eye on it, and this is going to be probably one of those coins which isn't really following market trends. However, might be the case they follow market trends, and this is just some hype due to artificial intelligence and ChatGPT that occurred. However, 2021, it's a bit strange and odd. Sorry, 2020. Yeah, this is the bull run. 2021. Sorry, made a mistake. So yeah, it confirms with the bull run approximately. My bad. However, correction. Okay, so it conforms with market sentiment. A small mistake there was, it was a slight F up from my part. At least as honest to admit it. It has been launched in 2019, and well, it took the nicer highs and is currently following market trends. Let's see what else we can learn here from CoinGecko. It's going back up, 24 hours, okay, trading lower. Yearly basis up 53%. I can attest to that. Approximately right. What 24 trading volume? Where can you buy it? Most popular exchange to buy and trade is on Binance. The most active trading pair Fetch.USDT. Popular options include Toko Crypto and Coinbase Exchange. So it is listed on the biggest exchanges you can imagine. Trading all-time high, $1.17, all-time low 3 years ago. Okay. Market cap performing global. It's currently underperforming global cryptocurrency market, which is up 0%. So it is currently underperforming for some reason. There's a market sentiment of Fetch.ai today. Okay. To add Fetch. Okay. Nothing else in this we know. Binance to crypto, Coinbase, being X and Pionex, where you can trade it. CoinMarketCap, that we know. Generally, we have here a better overview on how they're performing and what they are about. Founded in 2017 and launched via an initial exchange offering, so EAO, on Binance in March 2019. Is an artificial intelligence lab building an open, permissionless, decentralized machine learning network with a crypto economy. Okay, Fetch.ai democratizes access to AI technology with permissionless network upon which anyone can connect and access secure datasets by using autonomous AI to execute tasks that leverage its global network of data. And access secure datasets by using autonomous AI to execute tasks. Trading platform? The Fetch.ai model is rooted in use cases like optimizing DeFi trading services, transportation networks, parking, micro mobility, energy grids, travel, essentially any complex digital system that relies on large-scale data sets. So basically it is, well, a database which makes use of a variety of bots to manipulate data according to the user's wishes, it seems. Known as Capricorn, brings some huge upgrade to the chain, which includes enabling inter-blockchain communication, okay, to become available across all EBC-enabled chains that run relays on it and help Fetch token become available on many decentralized exchanges across the Cosmos ecosystem in the future. First one being Osmosis Lab. And a permissionless interchain contract to be developed. Okay. Well, the founders. So we need to see reoccurring these names. Humayun Shaikh, current CEO. CEO and founder of MetalX and founder of UView, and it's me. Former COO, former already. Now a member of the advisory board. He was also CTO at Ozozim Limited, as well head and software designer at DeepMind. Thomas Heine, the former chief science officer at Fetch.ai. Before that, he was a co-founder and director of Kume. Current CEO and both are former. Okay. What makes it unique? Let's hope this becomes slightly more clear. Was designed to find, create, and deploy and train digital twins, and is an essential part of smart contracts and oracles on the platform. With usage of Fetch, users can build and deploy their own digital twins on a network. What the hell do they mean with digital twins? Developers, by paying with Fed tokens, can access machine learning-based utilities to train autonomous digital twin and deploy collective intelligence on the network. Validation nodes are also enabled by staking Fed tokens, which facilitates network validation and reputation as a result. Fetch.ai technology stacks has 4 distinct elements, which are digital twin framework, provides modular components that help teams build marketplaces, skills, and intelligence for digital twins to connect and work with. So basically, decentralized app platform, that's digital twin framework. Open economic framework provides search and discovery functions to digital twins. So it got a search function. I'm narrowing it down here and just rehearsing what I'm reading here, but put down more simply. Right. Digital twin metropolis, collection of smart contracts that run on a WebAssembly virtual machine to maintain an immutable record of agreements between digital twins. So basically, that's a getaway in order to verify. So that's probably the blockchain. Oh no, and then you have the Fetch.ai blockchain, combines multi-party cryptography and game theory in order to provide secure, censorship-resistant consensus. So it's got a blockchain, it's got means to communicate with the smart contracts, it has a search function, and it's got a framework in order for you to build your applications on it. So basically, it is an AI part or makes use of artificial intelligence decentralized application platform. So it's basically an Ethereum clone, from what I can gather. Yeah, the fanboys are not going to like it when I'm putting it that way, but that's the most narrowed down version I can give. When it comes to the platform's core components, there is the learner, where each participant is a learner in the experiment. Congratulations. Representing a unique private dataset, a machine learning system. There's also a global market, which is the result of collective learning experiment. Collectively by the learners, yada yada yada. So there's a learning platform. There's an NFT platform, social sharing connections. So there's an NFT marketplace. That's basically what's being said here. I managed to find some free assets allegedly suffering by hackers. Okay. So basically, what I'm getting from the text from CoinMarketCap is that it's just some kind of decentralized application development platform, something like Ethereum, but makes more intense use of bots, it seems. With or without direct access to a blockchain. So let's see what is Fed and what can it be used for. Digital currency is the primary medium of exchange within the Fetch.ai ecosystem. If you want to pay for services provided by Fetch.ai, you pay in Fed, much like you use USD to buy services in the United States. So they offer services, and Fed is the main currency with which you can buy it. What is staking? Delegate your token to one or more validators, so probably proof of stake based. Otherwise, they wouldn't go out on a limb to start staking. Now, first things first, what I'm seeing here, what is Fed? Bam, buy it and staking it. Meaning it seems there's a high focus on putting your Fed to use. Generally something I see with scam projects. Not going to say this is a scam project, but many of them, as soon as you click to learn more about it and they start painting your screen with buy here and get it here, not a good sign. But in any case, they are being, what the hell, Germany. Okay, these three I can understand. In that coin, I believe it's an exchange, but Bosch? Yeah, I do remember I saw an article popping up on my Twitter that Fetch.ai, I'm going to quickly put it here. Yeah, it's in Dutch, but they're going to work together with the Bosch group, which is into a variety of mechanical tools in the heating industry, etc. So that's probably why it's there. Festo, I don't know. Atelier Ventures, don't know about them either. A better autonomous ecosystem, modular and reusable code, okay. Network for economic settlement, for agent to act upon, so learning space, contract deployment and testing, and the tools. I'm always smiling when they start using very technical language to basically refer to basic stuff. Like, for example, network, yeah, we know it's the blockchain. Agents, modular and reusable code for peer-to-peer interactions, enabling a new layer of communication, meaning peers. It's the community. Learn and infer, that's basically white paper or your test zone. It's a learning space. No need to say it's a decentralized machine learning space. Much more easier. Tooling, just refer to the code on GitHub. Build and deploy on Fetch.ai. Use high-performance VSM-based smart contract language, Cosm VRSM. This allows the Fetch.ai to serve as a layer 1 network for Ethereum and as an interchain bridge to the rest of the blockchain world, meaning they have got their very own blockchain and allow for bridging to other blockchains. That's basically it. As to what end, I have no clue currently. Community, these are all the social media. Novaflow Coolon, okay, careers, yada 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 yada. Let's see here. Get and stake, that we know. Learn, what is Fed? But if we had that one, technology, roadmap, validators. Provides all necessary tooling for builders to develop. Okay. So developer ecosystem, platform ecosystem, application, all very nice. I hope they get slightly deeper into it. Built a new autonomous world. Machine, Fetch.ai's agents work as a network of independent parties and interact with each other directly via the blockchain network. Okay, it makes use of blockchain technology. Negotiation, to perform their task, they connect and negotiate with one another. Process of autonomous economic agents finding, negotiating, and interacting with one another is all automated and requires no user input. This further removes all reliance on intermediaries, thereby reducing costs, meaning the nodes are talking to each other. That's basically what it is about. Negotiation equals voting equals nodes connecting with each other. That's basically what you are seeing here. And it is fully automated. Nothing really new where it concerns proof of stake. All nodes and master nodes on the network communicate with each other in order to verify transactions. That's basically what is being said here, but they call it negotiation. Blockchain, any resulting agreements between agents are then recorded on the Fetch.ai blockchain using Fed. Fed is a native token of the Fetch.ai blockchain, is the main medium of exchange to pay for transactions, and can be used to pay agents for providing services. Basically, what they're saying here, these are the nodes, they verify transactions before it is saved onto the blockchain. Very straightforward, very easy. That's basic proof of stake consensus protocol principle here. So I see this as more or less a red flag because they are redefining things from what they really are. I'm always a bit wary about it. Incentives, without looking here, pretty sure it concerns staking rewards. Let's see, we solve the problem of traditional federated learning, how to incentivize others to contribute to your model. We break down silos within your organization by creating new revenue streams for your vendors, customers, partner divisions, and partner organizations. Our reward system pays your stakeholders to contribute to your models to help you improve your products and operations. Meaning we distribute Fed tokens in order for them to vote. That's basically a weighted vote system, from what I can gather. Meaning that's proof of stake, but whereby the amount staked gives your vote some additional weight. I don't know. Well, in itself, not a very good sign. However, company-wise, it might be something interesting, depending on what the capabilities are. and how they limited themselves without really creating liability for the network itself. But yeah, basically what they've explained here is basic blockchain, how basic proof of stake works. I'm a bit let down here. Roadmap. Oh, a new roadmap will be released in the early first quarter of 2023. I hope for them it's going to be launched soon or has been launched, because we're already nearing the end of February and we are getting slowly into the late aspect of the first quarter of 2023. Below is our roadmap of 2022. Resonate, decentralized social media platform, new applications, Trip, travel application rebranded already. Decentralized delivery network, Mobix family plus Internet of Things platform. Okay. Ecosystem governance proposed to enable IBC on Fetch.ai mainnet. Token support launch of existing new DeFi, social media, NFT, and other apps from the community. Okay. Launch of reconciliation application to renewable HW wallet owners to recover tokens from stake migration. Okay. So they are working on the migration stuff, but sorry, let's continue before I ruin anything else. Launch of Colon video version 1 marketplace, release a decentralized data sharing protocol. Okay, developer ecosystem. So they are busy. However, I'm now seeing the check marks, and well, the arrows tend to indicate that it's being pushed forward but not finished yet. So there's a whole lot of work, especially the new applications ecosystem, collective learning, the developer ecosystem going on, even on Ledger mainnet, though there's more implemented here. Bot swap. So basically that's trading bots. I'm failing to see where I see artificial intelligence getting in. Validators, transaction node block, validator. So, well, I like this image. It's nice design. It basically illustrates nicely what a validator does. Network is an interchain protocol based on a Cosmos. Networking uses high-performance WASM-based smart contract languages, Cosmos, to allow advanced cryptography and machine learning logic to be implemented on-chain. Okay. This allows the Fetch network to serve as a layer 2 network for Ethereum and as an interchain bridge to the rest of the blockchain world. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to skip over this because validator roles, it's the same for all proof-of-stake based blockchains. Validator revenue to validate in the form of block rewards and transaction fees. In a sense, classic setup. Hosting datasets for machine learning applications, search and discovery service, and operating networks that provide Oracle services. So basically, yeah, it remains the same here. You get a block rewards, transaction fees, and digital twin and machine learning services. Basically, this implies if you hold a copy of the chain onto your node, you can earn an additional reward. That's basically it. Joining us validator with Fetch.ai. These are the requirements: Linux operating system or Mac operating system, double CPU, either Intel or AMD. That's what you need. Technical information, where's the source code? Available on GitHub, so source code freely available. Basic setup of nodes, setting up a node. So it's really a basic proof of stake principle that they are highlighting. What is this? .ai colon paint.fetch.ai voting status. So that's for doing votes. Pages can't be accessed. What is this? The multi-stage event where users compete in a bidding contest in order to win the opportunity to collaborate again together to generate shared NFT artworks. So that's basically artificial intelligence generated artwork for NFTs. Auction is unavailable. You cannot build, cannot vote, and the winners are unknown, but the coal urn paint has been finished, which is probably something like that. Okay. Not entirely convinced here. It's built using principles from a branch of artificial intelligence known as multi-agent systems. Built from their constituents, agents are suited for multi-stakeholder environments. Unlike traditional systems whose constituents are all typically built by the same developer and designed to work in harmony, each agent may be built and owned by a different stakeholder whose interest may not necessarily be aligned with the others. Despite their heterogeneity and self-interest, agents find ways to cooperate and work with other agents much like humans. So basically decentralized applications and form a branch of artificial intelligence known as multi-agent systems. So it's basically chain-link those agents on steroids and being able to communicate with each other and verify each other's code. Okay, I can see now where the AI is being implemented. Would I dare call it artificial intelligence? Not necessarily. I'd probably call it simple bots, really. Or in certain cases, I would even call it simple smart contracts with trusted oracles. Not with trusted oracles, but with trusted automated oracles. That's basically it. So yeah, and for those guys who do not know what I mean with oracles, an oracle within the Chainlink community and ecosystem implies trusted source of information. That's basically it. And in this case, the multi-agent systems here and the branch of AI they are referring to is nothing more than that. An automated oracle with self-screening process. I would even dare say that with most smart contracts, there is a I just said the word, self-checking code in it. Anyway, CoLearn is a blockchain-mediated collective learning system that enables multiple stakeholders to build a shared machine learning model. Frees data from silos, enables machine learning collaboration without requiring trust between parties. The learning system, so that's probably the AI bot and refers to multi-agent system. That's probably the AI. We're going to supply liquidity. Oh, and these are the applications that are being built on it. So that's CoLearn. So that's really a bot with a learning model, it seems. Axiom. Yeah, that's basically another bot with machine learning capabilities. Atomics. That's DeFi in all reality. So that's a decentralized exchange and is about yield farming. So there's no real thing going on here. Mobix. Of the infrastructure, you can earn rewards or incentivize usage of your services. So these are the applications that make use of the Fetch.ai network or blockchain. I can see a recurring theme here. Axim, Atomics, Mobix, Katina, X. Wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to look deeper into it, but there are links towards the main developer here, and that those are side projects built by the team itself. Resonate. Yeah, so that they already mentioned. And those are the applications already built on it. Metallix is the world's first blockchain-based exchange focused on traditional and crypto commodity derivatives. I know this hasn't really got anything to do with Fetch. I can make a link here, but let me just say trading derivatives is always a bad idea. I've explained it multiple times on my social media. I'm not going to get further into it. Basically, you are trading paper money. In that sense, I meant to say virtual money. It is to say fake money. You are betting, really. For Muslim viewers, that's haram. I'll just leave it at that. Content Hub. Here's the recent articles. Latest one is being posted February 3rd. Oh no, 9th here, Ancient Anatomy. Or Fetch Wallet, know your validators, staking land, know your validator block scope, governance. So multiple articles being released. I'm just taking a quick gander at the data here. 2 or thrice a month, seemingly. So it implies there's key development going on, that the developers and team are quite active with the project, which is a good sign. It means they can be approached and you will probably get interaction with them. That's a very good first indicator. So of that, I'm happy. Close this one down. Accept. I'm going to close this one down as well. So what is it? Learn the concepts, user-facing tools. So is this going to be their white paper? I'm not entirely sure. So yeah. Also, for all those beginning in cryptocurrency and trying to do your very own analysis, you will always be hit with terms you do not exactly know the meaning of. I call it marketing talk. I also call it misleading by using highly technical terms whereby most of the people do not immediately know what they mean unless you are really into the project. Things are misleading and people will say, oh, it sounds very intelligent, it sounds very deep, so it implies a certain degree of trust. Not really. That's, how to say, a marketing trick. If you start intellectualizing things, it might give a false impression of trust, of something being good, whereas in reality, if you take a quick and deeper look at what the terms exactly mean, well, a variety of red flags can pop up, and that's one of the reasons I'm not going to get deeper into this here, because what the hell are micro agents? What's the AIA framework? What's CosmP? What's Genesis? What's the AIA registry, etc., etc. Not going to get deeper into it. I'm merely going to say, look, you can look it up, you can click on it, and it will show you what it is about. Period. What it means, how they are built, you will have to look deeper into it. In any case, in my opinion, the docs should be written in such a way that any person, even without technical background, can get deeper into it and understand what is being meant. Book reports and features. You want to report or a feature, you can do it here. And then here, what are decentralized systems, peer-to-peer applications. So that's probably redefining or a defining of the mostly commonly used words, which is a good thing. So they get into the basics, wallet, staking, how to use. So this is basically the white paper. Curious about this one here. Proof of stake consensus mechanism. So develops across the world get their hands on Fetch tokens early and kickstart the process of developing innovative solutions with the Fetch.ai ecosystem. So basically, they had the idea in mind. We're developing the blockchain, but launched anyway on Ethereum in order to, and I know plenty of people will hate it if they view this video, but actually to raise funds and do a soft pre-launch. Basically saying, look, We're going to do it now. It is an unfinished product, but we want you guys to get in. And basically, that implies we are looking for money. Positive aspect is, in the meantime, mainnet has been launched, and they are proving themselves to not be an actual scam or shill. So on that account, I'm going to say, nice to see. Yeah, the Fed became available. Trading on Fetch.ai, no longer need to hold any token. And naturally, as they said, you can swap your ERC20 based FET tokens towards the real actual coin. Will ultimately become native Fed tokens. So as you guys can see, this is how you can convert. Reconciliation service, bounty developer glossary. So it's basically all the documents in here. Okay, and here they start giving an explanation what it actually is. So the little rant I gave still holds up true. However, up here they go out of their way to explain what it is about. I'm going to say read at your own leisure. On that account, I dare say my red flag, if it was big, has become a slightly smaller one. A certain amount of trust has been regained by reason they go out of their way to explain what it is and how it functions. On that account, I dare say kudos, because there's plenty of tokens and coins that I've seen who prefer not to do so. That's for the doc. And this is their white paper. Introduction, Web 2.0, Tune Trends, Contribution. So basically what we have here is the rundown version on how it functions. I'd say read at your own leisure. It will tell you how things function, why it was inserted, etc., etc. So this tends to be a highly technical document. However, reading this, having this out, is always a good sign in my book. Shows a sign of transparency, gives a certain amount of trust. So that is something which establishes trust, something which I like to see. However, I do want to warn my viewers, it's not because there's a white paper out that the actual thing is as built. It wouldn't be the first time that, for example, a newly launched coin on the BNB chain also has its very own white paper, and where it explains what it does and how it is built. But in reality, if you go check out the code, that there are plenty of holes, plenty of red flags, and that what the white paper had written down isn't even near what was actually built. So do watch out with that. However, considering their run and the white paper being freely available and even being highlighted on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and even being mentioned in their docs, I'd say they're quite good to go. So read at your own leisure. This is their Medium page. Generally, I do not get all too deep into it. However, you can see who the contributors are, who belongs to the team. And you can see here Albina Kostova, blockchain music, marketing expert. So she's probably on the marketing of Fetch.ai. Partnerships, community, technology. So Medium at that point is a very good thing. Basically, a certain amount of trust is being initiated if there's a working Medium article, by reason these guys have an entire team behind them. If they see that the project is involved with scams, shills, or doing nasty business, generally the pages will be locked out. And I'm going to say seeing this here is a good sign in my book. Let's take a look at the social media, Reddit, Twitter. Not going to open up Telegram and this. Oh, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Telegram, Discord. It's been a while. Let's see here. Reddit tends to be quite active, more or less, and tends to be, for most crypto projects, the go-to platform to go. Let's see here. Post that's pinned 16 days ago, 23 hours ago. Okay. Belgianator, active supporter. News 21 hours ago, 1 day, 15 hours, 1 day, 20 hours, 19 hours. Staking rewards. So much hate in here. I'm a curious little guy. I get attracted to hate like a fly, just to know what's up. Don't mention names, but I will sold this back at a value less than half the current value, so okay, there's some flooding going on. There seems to be something going on here. And basically, after reading that one, the discussion, let's take a look here. To collective consciousness, and eventually, hopefully, we'll be able to represent the entire economy. Yeah, there's, well, from what I'm seeing here, issues with the token bridge. Okay, staking rewards chart, so staking is due to increase in price. Getting informed about Fetch.ai. They talk a lot about, well, they talk about a lot of things, but from what I can tell, there's, yeah, okay, this is the first meme I'm seeing. They've still got work to do, but something here is telling me it's mostly about speculation and less on use case. There seems to be no real development going on, and you've got a, well, average fodder going around here, so But community is, well, I'm going to say more or less active. On Reddit it isn't the most active, but okay. Let's take a look at Twitter. Being followed by Binance and Quinton, another guy, so gives a little bit of credential. However, people who know me know that I'm not all too much of a fan of Binance website. Looking forward to collaborating with Bosch, so collaborations are being shared and hyped upon. Use case 1x, so highlighting Bosch. We'll be opening door to EOT. What is it? Electronic of things? Oh no, economy of things in Web3 age with the help of collaborative learning. Okay. Not much interactions from what I'm seeing. Not many replies despite the high amount of followers. So I'm guessing there's a lot of speculation going on. It's a retweet? No. I'm going to take a quick gander at kind of people who are, that's a retweet. Well, he is, Fetch.ai is, how to say, interacting with the community, but tends to limit itself towards the big players for cloud, it seems. If I open this one up, what are the responses? Genuine guy. Okay. Bot, it seems. The hell this is doing? No idea. Rotterdam Modehuis, and he talks in German. With Jota, Jota, yada yada yada. So I've got the impression something is up here. Telegram channel. Generally, Telegram and Discord are of the more interesting ones. 8:33, 12:50. So Telegram seems to be not quite active. I'm going to say Telegram is dead. I'm heading back here. This is, by the way, my very own channel. Please like and subscribe. Little plug-in there. Discord. Come on. These are the updates. Welcome to Fetch. So can't interact currently, so there's some regular guys getting in. So this is the reason why I like Discord. You've got an overview with a variety of channels where you can ask for feedback and how things are. This is quite important news. So good to know there. Validator pool is quite limited. You need to be in the top 70. I see centralization. Mainnet status. Everything's okay. Relayers. These are the decentralized applications: Starfleet, Mobix, Resonate, BotSwap, Goal, and Atomics. Developers, Cosmos, and then you've got the variety of channels. I'm going to close this one down. And with that, I'm going to stop sharing my screen and I'm going to give a small synopsis here. So, Fetch.ai, what can I conclude? Well, basically, I've got the impression there's a lot of shilling going on, and that most of its success and its recent price surge has more to do with it being involved and using artificial intelligence as a buzzword than it making really use of AI, of it having a real, how to say, artificial intelligence-based use case. I mean, it is present, but more or less with a stretch. With that, I want to say, from the analysis I did, it has common grounds with being an Ethereum clone, so to say, meaning it is a decentralized application development platform, such as Ethereum, but it combines it with the use case of Chainlink, with Chainlink enabling smart contracts, making use of oracles. However, in this case with Fetch.ai, it doesn't make use of simple oracles like Chainlink does, but it adds an additional layer with bots that verify continuously how the oracles are performing and actually communicates it towards the rest of the network. So it is a more deeply programmed smart contract platform. In itself, I'm afraid to say this, but I don't really see any much difference than other decentralized application development platforms such as Ethereum, Cosmos itself, etc. So in that sense, I'm more inclined to say they are harping in on a hype, trying to distinguish themselves by making use of so-called artificial intelligence, whereas in reality, truth is they are just making use of slightly more advanced smart contracts, but smart contracts nonetheless. Is it a bad project? I'm going to say no. From what I can tell, it had a decent run. It is decently running still. It has been incepted since 2017. They decided to get online earlier and launch Fetch as an ERC20 token. Nothing wrong with that. Probably to leverage some, how to say, funds in order to fund the project. Development is still ongoing. Can't really say anything about that one. There's some good activity going on from developer side. However, it seems they still got a long way to go. Will I say this is something investment worthy? Not exactly. Should you keep your eyes on it? Probably. It falls into that middle pool of cryptocurrency whereby innovation is being tested, things and concepts are being tested, but it isn't entirely foolproof yet. It still needs to prove its merit. So it's never financial advice I'm giving, just giving a breakdown from what I saw and what you saw on screen. So everything you saw on screen is as clicked on as explored. And conclusions I draw are naturally my own, but I tend to be not too far off of reality in general. So my synopsis here is this. Project looks decent. There is a good amount of trust that I can give to the project. However, there were a few red flags. Some of the red flags are the, well, intense use of highly technical language in order to distinguish themselves. But most of the time, that will either scare off investors or manipulate how they are being viewed. Like I said during the live stream, if you start to intellectualize stuff, generally people will give false trust or unfounded trust. And that seems to be something they are heavily and deeply involved in. So that to me is a little bit of a red flag. Another thing that I saw was being mentioned on the Discord channel. They make use of proof of stake. Now, naturally, I'm not entirely a fan of proof of stake, but in order to become decent validator, they say everyone can contribute, but you can only earn if you are in the top 70 validators and earn commissions. So that implies there is a certain centralization going on, meaning the project itself isn't as decentralized as you want it to be. That's a red flag to me. Something else, yeah, I didn't immediately see the development team. They were being mentioned on CoinMarketCap, but yeah, didn't really pay attention to it. Perhaps it's being mentioned on site, but I didn't immediately see them. And another aspect to it was CoinMarketCap spoke about former COO, former CTO, and there's still a current CEO. And that implies movements have been taking place within the team. You should worry and ask yourself why. Is it because they were hired? Or has it got to do with taking a different direction? That's something you need to be wary about. And with that, I'm going to end the live stream. I'm going to say thank you guys for watching. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you want to help support the channel, there's a variety of links being mentioned down below in the description of this video. And with that, I'm going to say thank you guys for watching, and until next time. Bye.